Less than half of the jobs being filled today in our state that require a college degree are being filled by people who earn their college degrees or advanced degrees here in our state. More than half are being filled by people who are imported from outside the state. This is because our K-12 system and our higher education systems are failing our employers, failing our children, and stealing everyone's future. So we need to enact education reform. We need to adequately fund our education system. We need to do it now in Washington State. Now, I've met with every education reform group, with all the leading thinkers on how to improve our public schools here in Washington State. People at the Gates Foundation, people from the University of Washington Center for Reinventing Public Education, the folks at Stand for Children, League of Education Voters, Washington Policy Center, Evergreen Freedom Foundation or Freedom Foundation, and many more. And you know what they said? It was put this way to me by one of the experts from the Gates Foundation. I was told that when the rest of the country thinks about Washington State in terms of education reform, they think of us as an education reform backwater. Exactly the words they use and the UW uses, a backwater. For example, in President Obama's Race to the Top competition, we came in near the bottom. For example, we categorically prohibit even a single charter school from being formed in this school, a policy which the Tacoma News-Tribune said is, quote, just plain dumb. Is one of the reasons we didn't do better in Race to the Top. We're denying this opportunity for parents and children who are looking for another alternative. And you know, we have many, many wonderful teachers in this state. My niece Morgan is a high school teacher. My mother-in-law Susan was a teacher. My mom was a teacher. We have wonderful, wonderful teachers. But they're not paid according to how well they do, how challenging their work is, where they work. They're paid according to rigid salary schedules. We need to move all of government culture away from a culture of seniority and seat time to a culture of performance and accountability connected to achievement.
We have four main concerns regarding these statements. Number one, Washington schools are not failing. Washington State had the highest SAT scores in the nation for the 9th year in a row. Number two, McKenna is getting advice from anti-union groups such as Evergreen Freedom Foundation and touting them as education reform experts. Number three, McKenna is a supporter of charter schools. Number four, McKenna supports pay for performance. Research is showing that merit pay in a variety of shapes and sizes fails to raise student performance.